Okay, good day everyone. I hope you are all staying awesome. And again, I want to say thanks for showing up to my channel and watching my life and nonsense. So anyways, I should also start this by saying I try and combine my videos with a little bit of my personal life and a little bit of what's going on around this area, the sites and everything. And I'm not sure if you guys are interested in me continuing that way, or I'm not sure what you're interested in seeing of my video channel. So go ahead, please comment below, as the saying goes, and I'll see what we go from there, what comments I got. So, okay. First things first, coffee. Second thing is, I'm gonna review a little bit of what my second date with Korean girl went. Second date? No, oh my god, see? Screwing up already. It was actually the fifth date, I guess. And the day at Squamish and Whistler went pretty awesome. I didn't really make any moves on her. I didn't try and kiss her. I didn't say I was interested in her or liked her at all through the day. However, there was one time where she stumbled a bit and she grabbed my hand to hold on, and we locked hands for a little bit, and when I tried to let go, she lingered her hand there and fingers, and we locked fingers, and I wouldn't let her go for a few seconds there. And yeah, I felt some interest in there, and then I knew something was there. All along, she has never told me in the past 4.5 months that she's seeing anybody or has a boyfriend, or she's always claimed that she doesn't know if she really wants to see someone. So I've been going with this. Anyways, the day went very well. We talked a lot, shared each other's lives, things that go on with our lives, stories, pasts, our interests in the future, and it went damn well. However, on the way back to Vancouver, she says, why don't we stop for a beer, a drink? So sure enough, I did that. I stopped, and I got halfway through my beer and she got all the way through her beer. And because I'm driving, so I was taking it slow. She says, I'm feeling this a little bit. She says, if I get drunk, please take care of me. And yeah, that was my promise. And then she opened up. She asked me, do you like me? Or actually, sorry. So she asked, what do you think of me? What do you want out of us? She said, I really don't know. We've never talked about it. She says, what are you expecting out of us? And I said, or what do you think of me? And she goes, you know what? I like you. She goes, really? She gets this little smile on her face, and her face kind of changed. I said, yeah, I'm going to tell you, I like you a lot. And then she goes, her face brightens up a little more. You like me a lot? And I said, yeah. I said, I probably like you a little too much, I said to her. And she goes, you like me too much? And that was it. She just broke right down, and she reached out, grabbed me. She started tearing. Her eyes started tearing, holding back tears, crying. And she just grabbed me, hugged me, and kissed me. Just totally, I was surprised. And yeah, she just kept saying, you like me a lot. You like me too much. And so yeah, one thing led to another. And I explained to her how I felt. And I wanted to spend more time with her. And you know, who knows what could become of us. I said I would like to continue seeing her and see where it went with us. And she says, yeah, I like you a lot too. Obvious, because she was kissing me. So after she realized that I liked her, she got a little more in depth in her questioning. So one of them was, how is your finances? Doesn't that figure, Asian girls? How is your finances, she says, and how is your debt? And she says, what are your goals? What goals do you have? And what goals do you have or plans for work? Because she knew I wasn't happy with my work and it was a temporary position. And one of the other questions, which totally surprised me, was, are you good at sex? Oh my God, totally blew me away, because she is actually a very shy, quiet person. And in social settings, she kind of stays away from the crowd and is very quiet. So anyways, we discussed that a bit, and about, things. One of the conversations we had was that I didn't try, and I didn't show that I liked her other than friendship. And I said, well, I'm slow. I wanted to take my time to get to know you, mainly because I don't know if I want a relationship. And I didn't tell her I live in a van. That ain't happening. And that's another reason. I don't know if I want a relationship because I live in a van. I do like this freedom life. So I told her I was trying to decide whether I wanted to see anybody or not. I wasn't sure, but I liked her a lot, so that pushed me towards seeing if there was something there with us. And I said, you know what, we got along great. We knew each other's lives a bit, so I thought, you know what, why not maybe see if we had something. And I said another time, I said a couple months back, I asked you for coffee. I threw out a hint to see if you wanted to be with me. And I said, let's go for coffee. And I said, you shut me down. Within a flash of a second, you said no. She kind of didn't really remember that. And I said, but other times I noticed you did show hints of liking me. I commented on one dance we had where she was just looking at me, nothing else, deep into my eyes with admiration. And she says, yeah, I think I remember that one. I said, that was something that I realized that maybe you like me. The other thing that I pointed out was, whenever I tease you, you give me a smack, like a flirty smack and a flirty tease. She says, and I said, that that was a sign too. She goes, yeah. She says, what's with that? I've never done that with anybody in my life, but with you I did it. And I know the reasoning on that, and we won't go into there. But then there was a bombshell that she dropped that totally shocked me. And she says, well, there's one slight problem. And I said, well, what is that? She says, I'm kind of seeing someone. And I go, what? I said, you didn't tell me you were seeing someone. All along you told me that you just wanted friendships and you didn't want a relationship. And then she says, well, I don't know about him. She says, I'm not sure. She says, I want to see if there's something there with him. Will you wait for me to see? I'm like, I don't know. I said, I'll do whatever is right to make you happy. I said, no matter what decision you make, that's to make you happy. I said, I'm okay with that. And then the night went on, and later on, so she thought I was okay with that, but I wasn't. Later on, just before we left the lounge, she asked again. She says, will you wait for me? And I said, no. I said, I've got no interest in that. I'm me. You know a little bit about me. If you want to explore us, then that's fine. If not, I might see you a couple times, or maybe see you as a friend maybe once or twice, but I'm not going to wait. And then she totally surprised me. When we left in the car, she's like, okay, let's do it then, and I'll show you that I care. I'm going, that doesn't make sense. I don't just want to have sex with you and do it, I said. And while you still wait to see if you got a relationship with this guy, that doesn't make sense. If you want to do it with me, then that proves that you care or just want illicit sex, which I don't want. I'm going to commit to you. That's all there is to it. So she says, I said, you know what? I'll wait till the time is right. She says, yeah, we should wait till the time is right. And then she asked the third time, she says, are you going to wait for me? And I said, no, I'm not interested. And that leads us to Monday night. And I will, next video, I will update you on Monday and whatever else that we got going on. So anyways, I'm going back to barbecue and coffee. And everything's good. It's all good news, no matter what decision I make or she makes. So cheers, you guys. Thanks for checking me out today and hearing me rant. And good times. Stay awesome.